every so often it wants me to reconnect to Facebook to stream here. Okay. Here we go. Awesome. Guys, this is like our 5th month of collab with Mr. E's Eccentric Marketplace. And this is our first ever, I only have my wedding ring on. Here, I'll show you guys my awesome watch ring. Rings and Things, aka Trinkets, live sale. So if you're a jewelry addict seller, David did message me about this. You can sell trinkets. If you've got jewelry boxes or anyway, long story short, trinket boxes, however you define that, you are more than welcome to sell them. So I think we're going to have some really great sales tonight. I'm going to be on the live buying up some rings. I love rings, rings and things. And Gio's community, Mr. E, we're also going to see some amazing pieces from them. So guys, per usual, what happens is a seller goes live in one marketplace and then raids the other and so on and so forth. So we're actually on a train, but the train is happening in 2 different marketplaces, and District actually turns this on for us, which is really cool. And it gives us a chance to meet other members of other communities and to build each other's communities up. So Mr. E, let me see if I can bring you on. Let's talk about something. I don't know what we're going to talk about today. You said you're at your shop. I want to see a little tour, and I'm hoping that we can get you on. So I just invited you. Welcome on, Macy. Macy's our first seller on the train. Macy's our first seller on the train. All right, Mr. E is still accepting. I hope he can. Or I will just carry this. You are selling sterling silver. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh, Mr. E. Mr. E, we might not be able to do it. Didn't send you anything. Okay. You don't think it works with it's rude. I didn't think it works with Android yet either. Does a member of Mr. E's community want to go live with me? Like Ethel, do you want to go live? Or Macy? Do you want to chat with, do you want to help get the party started? I'll invite someone on. Okay, Ethel, look, I have been sweating all day. I was buttoning my shirt. I brushed my teeth. I texted Gio. I was like, Gio, I'm late because I had to brush my teeth because I had an everything bagel this morning. And I'm like, I think there's still seeds in my teeth. So if anyone wants to come on live, you do not need to look done up. We can just chat as you are. Oh no, you had emergency wisdom teeth surgery? Macy? Oh no. First of all, good for you for keeping your wisdom teeth until your age. I don't know how old you are. But holy crap, that's like when people are like 32 and they have their appendix taken out. Because usually that happens when you're much younger. Girl, I am sorry. Yeah, I am. Oh my God. Okay, well, you had them till you were 30. You're so wise now. Guys, Macy is more wise than all of us because she had her wisdom teeth 15 years longer than most of us. I definitely had mine taken out around like 16 or 17. I had them taken out. Yeah, and I distinctly remember somehow I learned that the drugs that they gave you. Are you on drugs right now, Macy? Are you on painkillers? Anyway, I distinctly remember not taking the painkillers because I was very anti-drugs in high school. And I knew that there was something not good with them. And I distinctly remember, I'm like, no, I'm just going to sit through this. Oh, they were impacted. Gosh. Okay. Man, Macy. So guys, Macy is going to have her hubby, right? Fiance, take over for her live. And it's Matt, right? And Matt will also, I think it's Matt. Oh my gosh. I hope I didn't make that up. Matt also has his own live sale as well. Yeah. It is. Okay, great. M&M, right? who's what color? Double duty. Yes, double duty. But yeah, if someone wants to go live with me right now, I would love that. I don't think I saw any volunteers. I think you all were like, no, I'm too scared. Ethel's eating tacos. Ethel, you could just go live showing us your tacos. Go plate those teeth and sell them. David, I am sure there is a buyer for those. Oh my God, you got to keep them. Oh God. Oh, that's creepy. That's so creepy. I think red for the crispy. That's perfect. My favorite M&Ms are the peanut M&Ms in the like yellow package. My fave. I'm also a huge Reese's Pieces fan. Huge, massive Reese's Pieces fan. And I don't see them sold that often, right? Like the Reese's Pieces M&Ms. Like you see the Reese's Pieces, but not like the M&Ms. Anyway, M&M will be helping to kick us off. Let me go down our schedule, guys. So again, this is a rings and things or trinkets train. And so trinkets can be like very small, like figures or trinket boxes or ornaments, like anything that's like very small. If you're a jewelry seller with the Joy Addicts and you want to throw that inventory in, totally fine. We're more flexible here when we do cross marketplace raid trains. And this one is going until 10. All of our raid trains for the most part go until 10 p.m. But our last 10 p.m. seller can sell until the cows come home. So what that means is if they want to sell for 2 hours, they can. The slots are 30 minutes otherwise. So that last seller, they can keep going. But Matt of Detroit, like Detroit, will kick us off. So I guess I'll raid Macy's finds. Well, I'll just see who's live. It doesn't matter. He's either going to be live as Macy or as Detroit. And then he's going to raid Maria of Ladybug TV over in Jewelry Addicts. She's going to raid Matt for round 2. And that will be at 5:30. Excuse me. Matt of Detroit will raid Elsie of the Thrifting Teacher, who will raid Becky of Lucky Duck, who will raid David of Starbright. And David just let us know he's going to do sterling silver rings for 15. Holy heck. David's going to raid Bella's Treasures. That's Kathy over at Mr. E, who will raid Jen of Hints of Violet, who will raid Arctic Angels, Diana, who will raid Amy of South Jersey Mama, who will raid Gypsy Warrior, who will raid Keenly Kristen. We've got some great sellers lined up, guys. Hi, Jen! What's up? We're talking about all the things. Peanut butter M&Ms. Matt has a 20-ounce bag of those. He's going to sell them on the live. We're talking about wisdom teeth. We're talking about tacos. We're talking about everything today. Because Gio can't come on, and Gio is pure entertainment. So I'm trying to be as entertaining as Gio right now. I'm trying. Shout out really quickly to Diana of Arctic Angel. She's on the train tonight. This is a chain necklace I bought from her a few weeks ago. I have been wearing it. Like I slept with it on and took a shower and all the things for the last 2 days. I love it. Always getting great finds from our sellers. I'm always a party. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much. Always getting great finds. And for anyone here who has thought about it, but maybe thought, oh, I don't want to do that. You are always welcome to post photos in our chat of pieces that you've purchased. So if you want to be like, oh, here's what I got and here's what I got. You don't need to show your face. You can kind of cut things off. That's totally fine. We love that. Or if you want to go live, like if you're a seller and you happen to buy a few things and you just want to go live and show what you bought, even if you want to show what you bought from another marketplace, I do not care. If you want to do a show and tell, we love that. I think we haven't seen a lot of that, and it would be really nice to see how things look on people. Or if people are buying for resale and they want to talk about that, totally cool. I definitely do that with some people. I buy from you guys intentionally and then resell it. And it's a lot of fun because, you know, those are pieces that, hey, you guys might not have sold in the marketplace, but I was looking for them. So, you know, we are here to continue to communicate and share our joy, right? Because like, what's the point if we're not sharing the joy? Because it just makes it so much more fun. Like my watch ring, guys. Let me talk to you guys about these. If anyone has a watch ring, please DM me, because these are so hard to find and they're very trendy right now. This one is not a brand, at least I don't think. Oh, it's like a cheapy brand. It's called Afterthoughts. It is marked Singapore, but that doesn't really mean anything. So yeah, it really doesn't matter the brand, but it's just the watch ring themselves. So that's a current ISO. So if anyone has a watch ring on the train, tag me immediately in the chat so I can bid on it. Oh my God, Debbie. I'm just going to release. Someone at the thrift store was very happy to find the watch rings you donated. David, please go looking for them. Also, David, I mean, I know you sell on Whatnot. These I've seen get bid up. So, bid up to like 20, 25. But yeah, they're just like very, like I put them out at the market. They're gone that day. They're just gone because they're just so random. Some of them actually have like a snap face. So it's like a little door that shuts. This one doesn't, which I like. Yes, I do know it's on trend with 20 to 29-year-olds. Yep, it's crazy. But yeah, that's because most of the in-person markets are that age bracket. So I've had to adjust. And then bags too. I've learned a lot about bag trends. So like right now, like sequin bags are very trendy. They're like, there's like mirror sequins, like they're not quite like a vintage sequin. They're like more like an oversized mirror sequins. They're very trendy right now. But yeah, and they're also very hard to find, or at least they're hard to find at like a wholesale price. So guys, let's talk a little bit more about our schedule. We have 10 more minutes before we raid Matt of Newtroit, but he'll be live as Macy's over at Macy's Finds over at Mr. E. So Friday at 12 noon, Friday, August 1st, that's in 2 days. We have a special announcement about another raid train with another marketplace. You guys can probably guess who. And I'm also really excited about this because I will share. We always get a lot of great traction with, raid trains across marketplaces. And you always learn more and you connect to other buyers, other sellers. You might be a seller here. You learn about, learn about how to sell with another community. You learn as a buyer what else is available, blah, blah, blah. So we'll be making that announcement on Friday. And that date for that raid train is in August. If you missed my announcements last Friday, I opened up multiple trains for August. I will remind you of those trains on Friday, but go into the live train seller discussion chat to find the signups. It was brought to my attention that it's getting more competitive to sign up for the trains, which I like because that means that there's a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm. So there's two solutions if we start to outgrow our trains. The first solution is we just extend them, which is easy. The second solution is that you can't choose a 60-minute slot. You can only choose a 30-minute. I think both have their pros and cons. I prefer option number one until we outgrow that. So that's most likely what will start to happen is maybe our trains will end at like 11 EST instead of 10 EST so that our PST sellers have a little bit more of a window post work to jump on a weekday train. So cheater? How am I a cheater? Oh, because of the raid train. It's okay. Mr. E, you will always be number one. David, I will take any vintage watches that don't work. I will take them because people wear them as jewelry now. They don't wear them to function. If you replace the battery, then obviously the price has to be a lot higher. I sell them pretty low, so people buy them for jewelry. Yes, I would love to buy them from you. I try not to spend more than $3 to $4 a watch, just FYI, but if you weren't going to sell them otherwise, yeah, I'll have to show you guys a photo. I have like 3 watch cases, and yeah, people love them. And different brands, you know, like Citizen and Seiko, I think it's pronounced Seiko, Geneva, it's an okay brand, Bulova. You can get higher value depending on the market, but I have found that most people don't know. Like, they're like, I don't know, like, the heritage of the brand, so I just sell them at all one price. Like, I just keep it very simple. The Hello Kitty and the Disney watches and the cartoon, just the general cartoon watches, they also do very well. So yeah, I mean, again, guys, I've said this so many times, broken record. You can always comment, you know, on a chat, on a live, to a seller's DM. Hey, I'm looking for this. Do you have this? You don't know what a seller has. Especially if you're a buyer here, if you're a collector or reseller, whatever. Like, look, let's just sell as much as we can. If someone has something that you need and they weren't going to offer it, the only way you know that they have it is if you ask. So, so yeah, today though is a theme. So rings and trinkets. And it's going to be a very fast-paced train, 30 minutes each. I haven't announced this live yet, but all of you guys will head over to Mr. E and then head back to Vintage Jewelry Addicts. And I will start announcing the lives as they come through so we can keep the party moving. And yeah, I hope you guys have a blast. Anyone have anything to contribute? I wanted to get someone on the live with me so we could chat about something, but I think that's all I have to say, guys. I have nothing more to say other than how's the weather where you guys are. Mr. E, what's going on at the shop, Mr. E? Let's pretend like you're here. If you're listening, what have you sold recently that you really were excited about? That's always a fun question. Like, what are you selling that makes you really happy? So, oh, he's back. Gio, what's something that you've sold at the shop recently? If you're listening, we've got 5 minutes. So, awesome, David. Do you sell at a like Antiques Mall or a few silver earrings? You do? Where? I'm assuming Arizona, but who here sells at an, okay, yeah, show of hands. Who here sells in person somewhere where I can go and I can go, oh, I want to check out this person's stuff. Awesome, Macy. Macy, where are you based again? Holy shite. I didn't know you were in New Orleans. I love New Orleans. We need a tour of the stores and of New Orleans in general because I love the architecture. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I love it. Okay, Debbie, I know Debbie sells, you sell somewhere in New York, but I forget where, Debbie. And David sells at Main Street Antiques. Oh, yes, you sell at the other mats. Yeah. Newburgh, New York. Yeah. I forget his brand name. But his name is Matt, right? His name is Matt, and he does like a quarterly, like massive event. Anyone else? We need a voodoo doll. Yes, totally. Or like a good energy doll works. Matt and Anthony. Yes, because I see their vintage clothing sales on my feed because a couple of my colleagues do it. So I see that come through a lot. Okay, I don't think Gio's here. Gio, if you're here, we were calling Gio. Matt of Newtrite/Macy's Finds. Whenever you want to go live, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to head over to Mr. E so that I know that you're live and I can read you. So something that I sold recently that made me really excited is I sold a 1970s Gucci bag. And I have noticed that true, like old, like true vintage designer, like 60s, 70s, sometimes 80s, is pretty affordable to buy when it's in fair condition, fair to good condition, and people will still pay for it. Like you can still get it for like $40 and charge $200. So that's my new resale pursuit. Is I'm looking for 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s designers like Fendi, MCM, Gucci, Celine, Ferragamo, and getting it in fair to good condition and reselling it. Yes, I'm going to raid. I think he's live. Is he live now, guys? He is. Well, under Macy, guys. Let's go welcome the train. Let's go get it started. I can't wait to see you guys shine. I can't wait to see your watch rings if you have them. Let's go, everybody. Thank you, Mr. E. I'm sorry you couldn't be on. And here we go, guys. Cross Marketplace raid with Mr. Eccentric's Marketplace. Let's go. All right. Yes, here we go. We're raiding.